I really did it this time. The lift in the driveway is going in the garage. That is a double-decker car lift that I am installing 8 feet underground, and I have really opened up a can of worms on this one. Let's flip this around and let you see what's going on. All right. Yes, I have opened up. Things are looking different. Notice we're missing a car. The machine shop is still here. The workbench is gone. No more 12-foot long shelves. Don't ever do that. That's a dumb idea. But I did save it. I cut it in half, and I'm going to put a bench, I believe, probably over in this area somewhere, and then another one on the other side for the machine shop. Now, the hole. Let's talk about the big, huge hole that I have in my life right now. Took a wet saw and cut the concrete out 16 inches oversized from the size of the steel lift, the scissor lift. And where I'm at right now is I have most of the concrete. We'll take a walk. Most of the concrete is removed, and it came out actually pretty easy. A lot of it with a jackhammer, some of it with a sledgehammer, and as you see, most of it is now gone. The only problem I currently am dealing with is this is what's called, I thought it was a footer, but I'm being told it's actually a beam, and then it runs across here. Now, I've already dug down a little ways, and it feels like the thing is probably 16 inches deep, somewhere in that neighborhood. So tonight what we're doing is we are drilling lots of holes. These holes are 1.25 inches. That's a 3/4 inch hole still waiting to be opened up. The Bosch is doing good, and what we're going to try is something called Dexpan, and hopefully it is a non-explosive demolition grout that you mix up and pour down your holes, and then wait 24 hours, and Bob's your uncle. And that's where we're going. So the main plan is concrete out, then I will excavate down about 8 to 9 feet. At that time, I'll be installing a very thick slab in underground with lots and lots of rebar, probably a 10-inch thick slab, and with rebar that comes up the sides, and then it eventually ties back into the edge of the existing slab all the way around the garage. Looking at probably 12-inch on-center rebar epoxied into the existing slab. From there, the walls themselves will get some sort of blindside water treatment. There will be a sump system underneath this entire mess. God forbid it ever tries to fill up with water. The good news is it takes 7,000 gallons of water before I would actually ever see the tires wet on the lower car. So that part's pretty good. The walls will be gunite, and then the surrounding area will be 3-inch angle iron running around the deck, the upper deck, and lots of issues, lots of problems to be solved. But I think when it's done, it is going to be pretty cool. It will give me the space once again to put 2 cars back in this garage, and this is basically all because I went and picked up another toy, mainly for my wife to mess around in, and yet I can still keep the machine shop on that side of the garage. So essentially what I'm doing is I'm turning a 2-car garage into a 3-car garage by going subterranean. Now I know a lot of people ask, why didn't you go up? Well, above me is a valley and a hip, and I could not go up into the roof to gain enough vertical height in order to stack 2 cars in here without going underground. And one of the biggest issues we have, of course, is that this is a regular garage door. It's 16 feet wide, but I guess, what are they, 7 feet high? So you're a little limited on what you can get in here for machinery. That is where the conveyor belt, everybody's seen the test of the conveyor belt, that's where the conveyor belt is going to come into. Now I have a very large piece of uni-strut right here. The uni-strut is going to turn into a trolley system, spanning the top of the hole. Once that is in place, we're going to use an auger to drop in lots and lots and lots of holes going down into the soil, and that will mess up all this soil to allow it basically to be dug by hand. When it gets dug by hand, it'll go up from the back, it'll go onto the trolley, come forward where the conveyor belt will be waiting somewhere in here to go outside in the driveway into a trailer and off to wherever and whoever wants 40 yards of dirt. So, yes, big task. Big task. So if you're bored and you feel like swinging a shovel, you're more than welcome to come and help dig. But before I can start digging, I have to get this out of here. And then we can get the auger in here and start going down. All right, let's flip you around. Yes, it is official. I probably need a room at the nut house, but it's gonna be okay. It's gonna be fun. This isn't something you see everybody do on a normal YouTube channel. I think the closest is probably Furs, but he's digging underneath his house and tunneling through his garden and whatnot. But I think he's gonna put some kind of underground parking garage setup. We'll see. We'll see. All right, well, that's the update. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you guys soon.